Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. Today's show is called Dream Talk, just like every Friday. My name is Darkmoon Doll. I host this show called Dream Talk every Friday. And basically what I do is I share my dreams that I've had previously with you, and I talk about what they meant to me and what I think they mean. Some of the dreams I am still figuring out, and it could be dreams that I've had years gone by. So yeah, today I want to talk to you about dreams where you're being violent in them. I'll start off and just talk to you about one specific dream that I can remember and recall right now, and I believe I did write it down. So basically the dream starts off where it's nighttime and I'm living in the house that I'm living in now, and I hear a bunch of commotion outside. So I go outside and I go toward, I guess would look like a greenhouse. We don't have a greenhouse in the waking world in our backyard, but in the dream we did. So I went towards our greenhouse and I saw people who were two men. They looked like they were Mexican or Latino, that they were trying to steal stuff out of our greenhouse. I didn't know specifically what. I didn't see any specific things they were taking. But I went up to one of them, straight up, like face to face, and then put my hands to his head and just snapped it. And then went to the next guy that was there and did the same thing. And it was like, oh my God. In the dream, I was filled with so much rage. The rage of, when I look back on it, the rage of not being able to protect my property, the rage of feeling like I wasn't prepared for the situation that was happening. Yeah, it was very, very disorienting when I woke up from that dream, because I was really trying to process it. You know, when I wake up from a dream, especially one that's violent in that nature, I have to calm down first before I can make any sense out of it. Because as you know, in real life, in the waking world, when you are filled with anger, it's hard to communicate or receive the right message as far as what things mean. You know, when you're caught up in a rage within your mind and your soul, then it's hard for you to see clearly what messages are being sent to you, and being able to translate them can be very difficult when you're in an anger-filled emotion. So anyway, that dream was very intense. There was more to the dream. After I killed those guys, oh my God, it feels weird saying that, because in the waking world, I'm not a violent person. I don't go out wanting to kill people and stuff, and I'm, So when I have dreams like this, it just feels like it's another part of me. I feel that everybody has two sides to them, as far as like a dark and a light. So, like, for instance, like, if someone harmed your children or whatever, it kind of pushes you to the edge of what you would do on the dark side. That's just my opinion. That's just my viewpoint on it, like dark and light. And obviously we all know what light is, because a lot of people strive to live within the light. I think there has to be a balance between the dark and the light. That's just my way of living. So, and I'm not particularly exclusively in one or the other. It's like, to me, it's like we all have these emotions and strong feelings, and we're all capable of doing certain things that not many people would see to be in our nature, because they see us on a daily basis. But do we go through with it? That's the question. It's like, you may have those thoughts and those feelings within you, but do you carry them forth? No, not all the time do you, because then you'd be a criminal and you'd be in jail. So yeah, that dream really opened up all these thoughts in my head, and I knew I had to look at it outside of the anger and rage feeling and really, I guess, dissect it so that I can understand it for me and what it means to me. Yeah, it was a very intense dream. Because in the waking world, I don't want to like go off and harm people, you know. I want to go around like breaking necks and stuff like that. So yeah, that was very intense. And then I'll share with you one more dream. One more dream I had was, it seemed like I was at a party. It was a very old house. There was this really old couch, like fabric or whatever couch. I went and sat down. It's almost like I didn't know anybody at this party. I sat down on the couch. It looked like it was old and like dirty, but I just sat down on the couch because I guess I didn't know what else to do. This woman came up to me, and she looked like totally Hollywood, you know, just the way she was dressed, the way her makeup was done, and everything like that. And she came up to me and looked me in the eyes and then tried to start kissing me. And I'm like, whoa, you know, I pushed her back. Whoa, I know who you are. You're a trickster. And then I took her by the shoulders and like just threw her down on the couch and started like wailing on her with my fists. And then it was like blood everywhere. And when I woke up from that, it made me very, very, I guess, afraid of myself. Like, whoa, what the hell is that? And then I thought of it as far as metaphorically speaking, but more symbolically speaking, like, what was this all about? Why did I call that woman a trickster? How did I know that intuitively when I looked at her? She kind of got that same kind of vibe as like what you call a siren. Like, you know what the sirens are, right, everyone, if you're listening? They're like it's like they say it's a myth where there's the woman that seduces the man, calls them to her, and they're able to do whatever she wants them to do. They can do her bidding or whatever. These are, you know, you can read further more about this, this myth, so-called myth, you know, if you look up siren. But yeah, that's what she felt like. She's trying to seduce me, and for some reason, I was like, you're a trickster. So, and that kind of rage was just intense. It was intense to see myself do. It was weird because it was almost as if I was observing myself and actually being a part of what I was doing. It's almost like I was the observer in order to understand why I was doing that, and to actually be outside of the situation and see that person for what they really were. You know, the more I looked at, the more I wasn't creeped out about my violent nature within the dream. Just the same as with the previous dream, I felt that way. So, yeah, those were very intense dreams, and it exposes that other side of you. You know, the violent dreams do. Doesn't mean you're a totally violent person and you can go off on a rampage. That's a prediction that's going to happen down the line, necessarily. So, alrighty, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's. Oops. Made the camera move a little bit. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Dream Talk. I don't know what I'm going to do for next Dream Talk. I have tons of dreams that I can share. And if you have any ideas, please feel free to let me know. And please subscribe. I really appreciate your support. Please share it with your friends and family. I appreciate that too. You know, I like when you share your comments and about the dreams that you've had as well, because there's a lot of dreams that everyone has that are common. You know, I mean, all throughout the world, everybody dreams, no matter where you are. So I think it's important to really value your dreams, like I've said before on this show. Your dreams are here to guide you in the waking world. That is my belief, and that's what I feel like the dreams are doing for me. Alrighty, guys, take care. Peace.